I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna... Alright, so if you just can't hear, we are back to the Dream Machine, and we are in a room of corpses. So, examine molten corpse. Clear liquid is seeping from his ruptured eyes. Open coal chute. The chute door has rusted shut. Can't open it. Examine maimed corpse. Left arm is missing from his body. Tendons are protruding from his shirt sleeve. Okay, examine corpse. The needle on the badge has pierced his skin. Fresh corpse. His arms are covered in bite marks. Did he try to chew them off? Fresh corpse. Dude. His face is almost recognizable, but judging by the badge, this is the body of the bartender. This is where he ended up, the poor bastard. Oh no! Please! Help! Please help! How can I help you? Help! Eat! I'm sorry this happened. Please! You want me to help you? Please! I don't know how I can help. Please! Brought this on yourself. Hey! I'll come back. Oh. Okay. Examine tentacle. Tentacle has lodged itself into the stomach of the bartender and is sucking the fluids from his body. Maybe I can poison the well somehow. His clothes and partially ripped off. His festering scratches and parts of his body. Skeleton. I'm guessing there's another crew member, but it's hard to tell from the decomposition. Top of his skull is missing. I guess the tentacle entered there. Judging from the badge, this was 11. This is where he ended up. Victor 84. His jaw is partially detached from the rest of his skull. A pile of internal organs, mainly consisting of intestinal tract. Hot sauce on the tentacle. Smearing the sauce won't achieve anything. Blood. It already has ample blood supply. Bone. Notice gas. I can't reach its mouth. Lemon. That wouldn't do anything. Poison box. That's a good idea, but the box is completely empty. Maybe there's a way to make some more. Why not? Blood. Good idea, but the box is empty. Let's put some lemon in the shaker. Let's just put everything in there. Worcestershire sauce. Let's put the shaker. Put the box. Can I get the clear liquid? Some of the rust came loose. Right, use coal chute. Okay. Gasoline in the coal? I've already got most of the rest on. The body of Victor 9, his face had been caved in due to the blunt force trauma. The other dead crew member, I can't see a badge on his body. This is the head separated from the crew member's body. There's patches of mold growing on it. Rust. Can I put the rust in the shaker? Poured some rust into the shaker. Shaker seems to be full, but the mix didn't turn into anything. Better throw this out and start over. Package is empty. The label warning lethal upon ingestion. Ethanol. Okay, so gas, iron, distilled petroleum. So that's gas. What's the ethanol? Citric acid, lemon, calcium. Okay. Ethanol. Okay. Gin. Gas. Lemon juice. Iron. Calcium? Calcium would be the bone. Okay. Put some bone shards in the shaker. The contents of the shaker turned into a makeshift rat poison. Okay, use that on the tentacle. I can't reach its mouth. closer. It's a good idea, but I can't reach your mouth from here. Swallow this, brother. That's all I can do for you now. Something seems to be happening with the tentacle. Victor? Are you there? Alicia? Thank God you're safe. Here, let me help you up. But is it Alicia? It looks like Alicia. I'm so sorry, Victor. I could see and hear you, but it's like I wasn't in control of my own body. I know, honey. The machine told me, but it's all right now. I could feel you in my dream. I wanted to warn you, but the machine wouldn't let me. I was so afraid I would hurt you. I know, honey. I managed to spoil its food supply. I don't think it'll be coming back here anytime soon. No, but the machine is still forcing me asleep even though I'm fighting to wake up. I thought you'd wake up once I severed it from your dream. You need to cut the machine out of every dream first. Only then it will shut down completely and let me go. What if I fail? You always said I had a pacifying influence on you. So having me as a drooling vegetable must be right up your alley. Don't say that, Alicia. It isn't funny. I know. Can you see yourself changing my diapers? Or spoon-feeding purees into my blank, unresponsive face? I will if I have to. How do I get out of this dream? Leave the same place you came in. The exit is tricky to spot if you don't know where to look. So this is your recurring dream, huh? Do you always dream about being alone on a boat full of multiple corpses? I don't know if I'm flattered or creeped out. It isn't usually like this, but at least I didn't dream about somebody else. You always had a good taste when it came to men. Let's stay like this for a little while longer. I miss you when you leave. I'll see you on the other side, once the machine has been shut down. I'm sorry to leave you, but I have to. I know. But I'll see you soon, alright? Yeah. See you on the other side, my love. It looks like they're kissing. Oh, jeez. Alright. Damn. All those bodies. There it is. Now that Alicia told me what to look for, the exit is actually easy to spot. Strange that I couldn't see it before. Alright, I'm back in the real world. That took longer than I thought, but Alicia should be safe for now. She said I have to sever all tentacles before the machine will shut down. So now I have to enter my neighbor's dreams somehow. But how can I access their apartments without them calling the police? And how do I make them fall asleep? Shouldn't they already be asleep? Get out as early as you can. Okay, remove. Still have a master key. But yes, everyone should already be asleep. I should just be able to get in. Let's start here. I appreciate just barging in. I'll remain polite. Ring the doorbell. Yes, no, dear. I'll be right with you. Why, hello, Mr. Neff. Sorry to disturb you again, Eddie. Oh, don't worry, young man. One of my guests just abandoned me, so we had to put the bridge game on hold. What can I do for you? There's something important we need to talk about. Huh? I can see that you're upset. Why don't you come in, dear? Let's discuss it over a cup of Lady Grey. That always soothes the nerves. Alrighty. Now knock her out. I need to make Eddie fall asleep somehow. But how do I do that? I can't just knock her out. Yes, you can. Let's just look in all the rooms, see if there's anything we can pick up. Turn on water, washing machine, turn on water. Examine toilet brush. Let's go in the kitchen. There she is. I'm just putting the kettle on, dear. It'll take a while to boil, but we can talk in the meantime. Alright, anything to pick up, anything to pick up. Salmon spice shelf. Shelf contains various spices, nothing too exotic. Alright, let's go sit down and talk to her. Can't we just put it on her head? Oh, she's got friends over. Mr. Neff, allow me to introduce Peggy Driscoll on my left. Charmed, I'm sure. And Bucky Bradshaw to my right. Hello, Mr. Neff. They're two of my mostly trusted friends. Anything you can say to me, you can say to them. Why don't you take a seat and tell us what's been bothering you? Oakley dokley. So, Mr. Neff, tell us what's on your mind. The landlord is surveillancing every apartment in the estate. Surveilling? There are hidden cameras in every apartment. That's astonishing. I can show you the room with the monitors if you want proof. No need, dear boy, I believe you. It just reminds me of an event I experienced in my 50s. I was unloading a survey cart when all of a sudden I heard gunshots going off around me. Preferring safe to sorry, I ducked behind a nearby dumpster. As I hunkered down, thinking my last moment had come, I noticed that the gunfire had stopped as quickly as it started. Turns out I had just overinflated the tires a bit. The heat made them pop. I never made that mistake again, let me tell you. Gunshots still scare me. I don't drive anymore. They're just gonna keep it rambling. Sorry, dear, I guess we trailed off there. Now, what was it that you wanted to tell us? Mr. Morton is using the tenants to tap into the collective consciousness. Tapping the collective unconscious. Is that slang for overcharging on rent? Because I've been suspecting that for years. There's no good reason it should be high in this part of town. And he hasn't lifted a finger to fix anything, so as long as I can remember. The stairwell is a safety hazard, and the elevator only works if you grease it up every once in a while. What if we had a fire? This lady's great. Money is always a struggle. Let's see what they gibber. Good landlords are hard to come by these days. The apple fell far from the tree. Okay, they're just gonna gibber. Sorry, dear, I guess we trailed off there. Now, what was it you wanted to tell us? Our landlord just died in the basement. He died? You meant he's drunk on the job? In my day, we called it corpsing. No, he's not drunk. He actually died. Good riddance. They never last, do they? I had a landlord die on me once. He was old, and I wasn't actually around when he kicked it. But apparently he shot himself in the middle of the yard. He used a fine caliber birdshot, so it took him a week to die from the injury. They had to guard him in shifts to keep him from pulling the IV out of his arm. That's horrible. I used to volunteer at a hospital. Gunshots still scare. Okay. Sorry, dear, I guess we trailed off again. Now what do you want to tell us? I need to put you to sleep to enter your dreams. Is that a form of rhyming slang? You youngsters are so creative. What is it supposed to mean? I have no idea. I want you to flounder, I hear your screams. Why would he say a thing like that? I don't know. It's all I could come up with on short notice. By the time the slang expression reaches us, it'll have to be noticed in the Standard Dictionary a long time ago. Okay. Sorry we trailed off. What did you want to tell us? I could use a hot cup of tea right about now. Yes, just let me go get the pot. I prefer not to hear your screams. Good tea always tastes better in a nice cup. Okay. I'll add that to my collection. Sorry, dear, we trailed off. What did you want to tell us? I'm afraid the tea is getting cold, guys. Yes, we mustn't let the tea get cold again. Good call, Victor. Good tea always tastes better in a nice cup. Cups are lovely, by the way. Would it be possible to request another cup of your delicious tea? Yes, I'll go put on a fresh kettle. A fresh cup will be perfect right about now. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Tea after 4 o'clock makes me jittery. Superb craftsmanship. I'll grow out of it. Sorry, dear, we trailed off. I don't know what to do. Don't feel like talking? That's alright. Sometimes a cup of tea amongst friends is the best remedy. You know where to find us if you start feeling lonely again. I like to talk to people who like to talk. Ah, the memories of sweet tea and all the dancing. Most of my friends are memories. Superb craftsmanship, okay. Glad you like them. Salmon, what? It's a puzzle and a puzzle and a puzzle. I don't recognize any of these titles. Some books are on gardening. Some issues of Reader's Digest. Examine clock. It's way past noon. Being at Alicia Street must have taken a while. Young boy in school uniforms, people hanging out, sitting on a porch. Painting the lighthouse. There must be some way to knock her out without altering the other two. Maybe I could spike their tea with something. Or what if I went, maybe there's medication in the bathroom? Skin cream. Child playing on an old tree. Shampoo, washing machine, examine bucket, just a plastic bucket, mirror, I feel more tired than I look. Okay, nothing in the bathroom. Anyone appreciate emerging through a kitchen? Anyone appreciate you? Oh, I got a pot. Okay, I've got a pot to mix stuff in. Dish detergent, bottle detergent. Fill the strainer under the lid. Okay, is there another room? Right. Shut up, phone. Fan. Shut up, phone. I've got two phones beeping at me. Pile of old detective novels. Books are all fiction. She enjoys murder mysteries. Looks like photo albums. Portrait of an old man. And there's no medication. Is that ventilation grate again? Examine chest. Old chest is 1837 painted on it, full of bedding.
3 days later.
I wonder what's behind the secret door. There must be a way to open it somehow. I'm sure I've seen shapes on the wall before. I have no idea how to open this door.
Day 4.
Six 1-3. Okay. Let's see if this helps. Finally. I'm an idiot. Enter secret room. Oh, geez. Okay, anything we can pick up? Pink blue petals. Okay, pick up book. Looks like Mr. Morton kept a notebook. Examine desk. Pick up pedestal. Pick up spoon. Oh. Pick up pills. More stuff, kind of ailments. Beaker. Oh, geez. Okay, we're supposed to make something. Pick violet petals. Pick red petals. Pink violet, already have some. Yellow petals. White petals. Blue petals. Books mainly on topics such as farming and gardening. Alright, let's read his notes. I managed to improve Father's recipe again. Toasting the petals before powderizing makes them way more potent, but I have to be careful not to burn them. Any charring ruins the batch. Ideal way to administer the sleeping agent would be in a gaseous form. I have to make adjustments to make sure that enough transfers across the blood-brain barrier. With a high concentration, I might be able to pump it under the apartment doors. The patient would have to be quite close to the door, otherwise I'd have to enter the apartment, a risk I dare not take again. Right now it looks like we'll only be able to keep the clinic open for another year or so. After that, we'll likely have to start subletting parts of the estate. Hopefully this will only prove to be a temporary solution. The experience on the patients in 2B have so far proved fruitful. Their youngest seems very receptive to the compound's effects, falling into a deep sleep for a full day, even on minimum dosage. Unfortunately, this has alarmed the parents who have sought medical advice on several occasions. We will have to suspend further charting until the attention dies out a bit. Door code A to B. Our findings so far: the younger the patient, the closer the dreams appear to be the center of the dreamscape, but even an infant is already removed from the core of the dreams. How can we get closer? Father came across a travel diary of an anthropologist who'd encountered a fast-acting poison that induced hallucinations upon ingestion. He traced it to the tribe of hunters who would dip their arrowheads into the sap of local lapahora to tranquilize the prey. According to his descriptions, the sap was so powerful that it would cause the village to hallucinate after devouring the animals. It took forever to grease all the palms to secure a sample, but the sapling should arrive within 5 to 6 months. New patient is set to arrive on Tuesday. He didn't specify any next of kin, but has over regularly due to his disability. I look forward to seeing how his physical limitations manifest themselves in his dreams. Given the highly illegal nature of some of these species, I've installed some makeshift security measures to the inner rooms. It's practical, but hopefully I'll be able to rearrange the apartment into a more comfortable living space soon. I'm currently working on a method of remote deployment. It works, but the patient still has to be quite close to the vent to be affected. Okay. Vanilla cupcakes, Sleeping Beauty pizza sauce, onions, tomatoes, maple tree, a clove of garlic, some water. Something else, vanilla cupcakes. Not what I'm looking for. I'm amazed at how much I've been able to improve the recipe. Looking back, my grandfather's message seems so barbaric. I rued the maltreatment of the patients under his care. I know he probably did as well, but he was too proud to admit as much in his notes. The old coot. Sleeping powder. Okay. Red, blue, sap, midazolam, nimbazolapam. Oh, look, there's us. We'll get to us in a second. Nope, go back. Nimbazolapam and modazolam. What do I have? Doracrum. That's not what I need. Red and blue petals. Well, at least we can crush the petals. Let's see. Red and blue. Okay, so crush them. Petals are too wet to powderize. Oh my god. Okay, so we have to put them in here. And then, how do we turn this on? I don't know how to turn this shit on. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to find a lighter. Okay guys, so the camera cut out and I'll catch you up to where I am. I found a lighter in the ashtray, so that's for that. And I figured out the code. I just haven't done it yet. The code for the door, A to B. So you just drag this here, match them up, 284691. So we're gonna go open the door. 284691, 284691. So we'll see what's in here. Hopefully the rest of the puzzle. Ugh. Cactus roots. The root of the cactus is very coarse, like cross between leather and bark. It's very rough. Examine buckets, a pool of brown sludge at the bottom of the bucket. I can't clip sack directly from the roots. The bark is too thick. What do I... okay, pick up pills. What kind of pills are those? Ermin. Examine washing machine. It's an empty washing machine. Examine towel. Okay, so how do we get the sap from the root?
Eventually.
So I've been just sat here for ages, just clicking on everything. So I guess we jam this into this then. Fucking point and click games, man. All right, let's fill up our beaker. Nothing happened. Now it's on. Fill up the beaker. We've collected some sap. Okay. All right. Now let's go do the thing. Let's see, let's put the pills in. Let's crush the pills. Yarp. Take the powder, get the other pills, and crush them. Alright, take that. Now we needed... oh, the blue pills are still here. The blue flowers. So turn on the gas, get the lighter. Alright. Now let's try these. Yes. Oh, they look. Pick up blue petals. They look like they do I have to go longer. They look like they're changing. I want to burn them. Pick up dry blue petals. They turn to dust. Well, get more blue petals. Blue petals. And dry them. Okay, is that good? A little bit more. Boop, boop. Petals. Boop, 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 boop. Petals. Dry blue petals. It's some dry blue petals. Oh, good. Alright, now let's do the red petals. Okay, okay. Red petals. Boop, boop. Petals. Boop, boop. Red petals. Boop, boop. Come on. Boop, boop. I have some dried petals. Okay, so what was the recipe? Recipe. Red, blue, iridium, derbidium, and sap. Okay. Okay, so do I put these in the beaker? I put the petals in the beaker. I put the petals in the beaker. I put the pills in the beaker. I put the pills in the beaker. Okay. Sap, red and blue petals, Dermicum and ermine powder. So what do I do with it? What do I... Powderized. I didn't powderize the...
6 hours later.
The contents of the beaker turned into a strange powder. I'd be better be careful. Dizzy might get close to it. All right. I finally did it. Finally made the sleeping powder. I was just an idiot. Now we have to go to the sleeping machine. The basement? The basement. Yes. And then we use the gas on the old people. What the dial does though. Examine indicator, the gauge, examine funnel. So, okay, so put this into the... Okay. Now there's numbers, which I assume are the rooms, so I have to put the gas in the room. So which room is the old lady? There they are. Which room is it? 4? I assume that's how we do it. So let's turn the dial to 4. Designed to hold a cylindrical object of some kind. Cylindrical object of some kind. Okay, well hopefully that's all we need. So let's go back to here and push the button. Nothing happened. Oh my god. What do we have to stick in here? I don't see anything in here. Maybe I don't have to nuke the whole house. Maybe... Well, what is that gas thing for? I mean, I don't see any... No, I don't see anything. Anything cylindrical. I haven't seen anything. Did I put it in the tea? Poured some sleeping powder teapot. Okay. Back for some more? I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. So Mr. Neff, tell us what's on your mind. Could use some tea. Yes, but I can't hear the water boiling yet. I'm pretty sure I put it on. Excuse me. I'd like some tea, please. Do I have to put the pot back? Why did I take the pot? I don't know what to do. Do I use the lighter? Do I light the stove? Do I have to light the stove? Stove's electronic. Okay, finally. I had to go put it on. Oh my gosh. Spice food doesn't agree with me, okay. I'm afraid the tea is getting cold, guys. Good call, Victor. One drink up. I hear footsteps. Is this a different brand from before? No, it should be the same. This batch seems a bit off, though. There's a slight chalky aftertaste. Why is the footsteps? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna... Well, that's terrible. Alright. Sender. No, sender. Sender, give me the sender. I'm the receiver. And this is the sender. Oh my goodness. That group of puzzles. After I got them, they weren't particularly difficult, but... Well, it's screaming. So they weren't that difficult. I'm just an idiot. Looks strangely familiar. I'm still in her apartment. And where is the tentacle hiding? I better find Eddie. She might be able to help me in here. Okay, well, we finally got into Eddie's dream, but I think that's the end for this one. So we will fully explore Eddie's dream in the next one. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.
This is when someone... This is when someone... Oh, there you are.